At 13:30 hours on September 17, 1944, the fate of Operation Market Garden rested on a single concrete span over the Wilhelmina Canal at Sonn. The 101st Airborne Division's 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment had just landed in the Dutch countryside, their mission clear, but their objective already in jeopardy. German engineers were preparing demolition charges on the bridge that represented the first major water obstacle on Highway 69, the vital corridor British XXX Corps needed to reach Arnhem. The Screaming Eagles of the 101st Airborne Division, under Major General Maxwell Taylor, had jumped into Drop Zone C near Sonn at approximately 13 hours as part of the largest airborne operation in history. Their specific objective: secure the bridges at Sonn and St. Odenrode to open the route for the British armored advance. Each paratrooper carried approximately 70 pounds of equipment, including their M1 Garand rifle chambered in 306 Springfield, ammunition, grenades, and specialized demolition equipment. The 506th 1st Battalion, led by Lieutenant Colonel William Turner, moved immediately toward the bridge, covering ground at a forced march pace of 4 miles per hour, despite their heavy loads. As American paratroopers approached the bridge at 14:15 hours, they encountered German defenders from the 59th Infantry Division. The initial firefight erupted with the distinctive crack of M1 Garands and the heavier report of German Mauser Kar-98K rifles. American paratroopers employed their .30 caliber M199A4 machine guns, each weighing 31 pounds without tripod, to suppress German positions while rifle squads advanced using bounding overwatch tactics. The critical moment came when German engineers, positioned on the bridge's northern approach, initiated the demolition sequence. At 14:28 hours, a massive explosion tore through the concrete structure, sending steel and stone cascading into the canal below. The bridge dropped into the water with a thunderous roar, creating a 100-foot gap in the crucial highway. The immediate aftermath saw American engineers from the 326th Airborne Engineer Battalion scrambling to assess the damage. The Wilhelmina Canal presented a 100-foot wide obstacle with banks too steep for vehicle crossing. Within hours, using pre-positioned Bailey Bridge components that had been dropped with the division, engineers began constructing a temporary crossing. The new bridge, completed by 06 hours on September 18th, allowed the first British tanks of the Guards Armored Division to cross at 08:45 hours. This 18-hour delay, however, proved critical in the larger operation, as German forces used the time to reinforce defenses further north. The Sonn Bridge action demonstrated both the capabilities and limitations of airborne forces. While the 101st successfully secured the area and facilitated a crossing, the destruction of the original bridge highlighted the vulnerability of Market Garden's single-corridor approach. The operation would ultimately fail at Arnhem, but the 101st's actions at Sonn and subsequent battles at Weggel and Bastogne cemented their reputation as elite shock troops. The tactical lessons learned about rapid bridge seizure and engineer support would influence airborne doctrine for decades, while the strategic implications of that September afternoon would be debated by historians as a pivotal moment in the race to end the war in Europe.